Aloha, beautiful Hive Up Tribe. It is Pink Bella, just making sure I've got my microphone on correctly. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a very galactic update for all STARSEEDS and Lightworkers, 144,000, as we are embodying massive amounts of galactic light codes from the Galactic Center today. So my name is Pink Bella. Aloha, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing out. We've got a few topics today. We're still in the midst of the very powerful Equinox Gateway, and I received quite a download yesterday, and I'm still integrating myself. So I'm going to be some of the topics we're going to be going through. I'm going to do a quantum reading, and there was a great message from one of you beautiful souls. So comment below, like as I bring information up, write information below about how you're doing, where you're from, what's going on for you. Okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about ascension symptoms. And one of the questions as well was, how long are we going to be on this mission? Good question. So when I do galactic tarot, they sometimes trying to do something too far out is not, doesn't bring us the right information, but I am going to break it down. I'm going to ask for messages about our mission this week because we're still in the eclipse gateway. We're going to be in the very powerful new moon solar eclipse on October 2nd. So going to check in about that. What do we need to know this week? What do we need to know for our missions in October and November? I also just recall there's all of a sudden all this media about a second moon appearing in our skies, moon asteroid, but there's a lot of media about it, seeing it everywhere. So it's supposed to appear September 29th. And conveniently, the story is, oh, it's happened before. Really? I've been watching the skies for years, never seen this before. So I feel that this is all part of our holographic experience. And it'll be interesting to see what the astrology teams bring in. So I'm not an astrologist, but I'm going to get into some galactic astrology today. Okay. I also want to look at, the galactic astrology. So I'm going to look at that today. I'm going to bring in one divine goddess message, one dragon message as well, and crystal for us, and just see what wants to come in for us. So welcome back everybody to my channel. And thank you everybody who's here. Thank you for, liking and commenting where you're from and what's happening with you. A reminder that some of the ascension symptoms is also part of our superpowers of determining interference. Let's just put it that way. Okay. All right. So for those of you who are new, thank you for being here on my channel. And those of you who've been with me a long time. So I'm so grateful for all of you. So I remembered this journey. This journey is always like big pieces of us awakening at different times. I was massively downloaded. Now I understand with all the schematics of good and bad when I was at the Giza Stargate system. And the reason I understand it more now is because what I did was I went back a second time with my crystals and I meditated at the pyramids every single day that I could. I think it was only like a few days that I didn't do that. So now my understanding is I received all the schematics, all the good, all the bad. I had a piece attached to me from the archons, which I didn't know, and it was like a protective mechanism. So I think I showed this in the last video. So if any of you have gone to that Stargate or you've gone to other Stargates and you become ill, is because something has been was attached to you at the time. Okay, nothing to fear. It's like another piece of what we have to let go of. So I've cleared that out. They're not very happy about it. but that's okay because this is my sovereign journey, just like it's your sovereign journey as well. Okay, so I'm a 12 to 22nd dimensional quantum akashic record reader, and I bring in the healing aspect of balancing meridians and your chakra system, including 12 to 22 chakras. I make sure you're connected to the latest crystalline grids. We clear soul contracts, ancestral karma, our own personal traumas, and karma is traumas, basically. Any patterns that we've all been going through. And I've been working on this on myself for years. When my real awakening was when I was a child and I started reacting to fruits and vegetables I'm in Canada, so that were being brought in from the US because some things were being sprayed on them, and I didn't learn. I went through another piece in my teen years. I went through another big piece of that in my early 20s. So many of us react to the food, the water, the energies, that our sensitivity is our superpower. I found out that I was a star seed when a few years after I returned from Giza, because I went and lived overseas. I went and traveled through Africa and lived in Australia for a year. So when I got back, I realized the mission was not to become like uh, this biologist to help save the wildlife. I actually realized it was a spiritual journey. So it helped me remember about crystals and Atlantis and healing. I'd already been going to healers anyway, but it just ramped everything up when I came home. I went to a reader like me who let me know that I was a star seed way back in 1997. I was not prepared for that. And so sometimes that's my role too, is to share with you all that you are starseeds. What does that mean? Starseeds are light workers. We're multidimensional beings. So we have other aspects in and around in other timelines and realities, some off planet, that we're healing right now. Okay. So on that note, because still in the Libra equinox stargate, this is the cosmic gateway. We're receiving massive amounts of galactic light codes to activate and light up our DNA, to bring forth our intuitive abilities, to bring in our mission. And then the other piece of it is Libra right now is absolutely on with the galactic astrology, completely aligned with the galactic center, which when we talk about that, that is source. That's where these light codes are coming in from, that are helping us remember and bring our abilities online. Okay. So we're receiving a lot of that now. It's interesting. What that does is, I heard someone else say this today and it clicked in, of course. When these massive amount of light codes come in, it brings up the density in our body, which shows up as pain. It brings up parts of ourselves that are resistant. So what does that mean? A lot of it is multidimensional. So I've just in the last few months been going within to find out which aspects do not want to level up and go up the staircase and ascend. And I've also started to help all of you with that. And that's also part of my role with dragons and all the work that I'm doing. So I always do big pieces on myself, and then I bring you all intel. Okay. So I've been going to healers, and I've started studying and remembering about quantum healing, Reiki, crystals, meridians for at least 20 years now. And I went to a lot of um, healers that assisted me on my journey as well, because I had all sorts of aches and pains and all sorts of energy issues and allergies and that. So I have moved through a big piece of that, and that was part of my journey. And for some of you, that's part of your journey. Your health issues are your awakenings, your body wanting you to shift what you're doing. Okay. All right. So let's just talk a little bit about these light codes coming in from the galactic center, 0 degrees Libra. We're at this union, this balancing of divine feminine, divine masculine, which I wrote about the divine feminine goddess codes, where so more of that divine feminine goddess energy is aligning and embodying for all of us to help us open up our hearts. The energies are bringing in planetary balance, as well as a connection to the crystalline core of the earth. So I call the crystalline core the crystalline grid. So the crystalline grid within and around the earth. Um, it's bringing us into alignment, into balance, and it's also a very powerful time to quantum timeline jump, which means changing our reality. Okay, we're receiving these light body DNA and higher heart activations, which I talked about in the last session a few days ago, to align with our plasma body, our plasma, this plasma wave that's coming in, to allow us to be at a rebirth, a 0 reset point as well. Okay, so huge metamorphosis timeline for all of us. Okay, it's also a powerful like 6-month karmic reset, and I keep getting the years 2017, 2006. A huge karmic reset for ourselves and our ancestral patterns. So you all will know what else you're bringing forward. Plus, these light codes are powerfully activating us for the next 48 hours. So remember to hydrate, ground, eat light if you're not hungry. If you are, needing a bit more fuel, then focus on that as well. Okay. and listen to what your body wants. All right. Some of the other ascension symptoms right now, which by the way, I talked about this 2 sessions ago, it's also impacting our pets and our wildlife or our, farm animals. Pay attention to what they want. Hydration is key. With my kitty, even though the temperatures have dropped here, I have been making sure that he's hydrating because he's sleeping a lot as well, and he's not very old. It's from the energies as well. Okay. Last night there was massive interference in my area. Um, it wasn't directed at me, but it was to try to reopen a dark portal in the area that the dragons and I had just closed down. And you'd have to go back a few videos, but basically this will be the deep dive that I do about the archons, which the archons are a name for a version of this energy on different levels. It's all Team D, all dark ETs, all agendas here on the planet that have been trying to keep humanity locked in. Okay, so they show up and they pop up the way they want to. So I did a big cleanup in my area because of what went on in the summer. And last night, I guess almost for 12 hours, they sent out this really horrific frequency that was so loud that even with my doors closed, I could feel it, the vibration, I could hear it. So this morning I felt very unwell. So our superpowers right now are our physical chakras. When there's really uneasiness, we'll feel nauseous. There'll be this energy that we sense in our solar plexus that's very intense. Our throat chakra will sort of close up. And then this is called either the Alta Major or the Zeal Point, and it is the old brain. Some call the reptilian brain. It is the old version of the belief systems that that have been sort of locked into this avatar to prevent us from evolving and ascending. It's not working, but when big things happen, we feel it here. So this morning I had like a very intense headache in that area. However, I got up, I had a communication with my teams, including the dragons, and everything got cleared and the noise stopped. But it went on at least, well, I was aware of it for like 9 hours, but I know that it probably went on for like 12. So the other team is using these very powerful gateways to try and harness energy for their agenda and to hang on basically to Earth. But the other thing that they're trying to do is like we do all this light work and then they come in and they're like, no, we don't want that. So anyway, I did reestablish it. And I want to also talk about the dragons and assisting with weather patterns as well. That came forward with the latest Divine Goddess Gridwork assignment as well. Okay, so what else do they want me to talk about? Okay, so let's look at the mission. That was a great question. Okay, so our symptoms are not only us moving density out of our body and activating our new chakra systems, and our quantum field expanding, healing the Merkaba, but it's also about our sensing now of things that we can't see. And yes, my third eye is open, but it's open gradually, and I choose what I wish to look at. So that's part of this ascension journey, is ensuring that we're ready for the abilities that are being gifted to us and that we're in our integrity as well. Okay, so let me just ask specifically, just in general, what do we need to know for this week for all of us as well? Okay, Arcturian light codes. I knew this was going to come forward. Crystal skull wisdom. That's connected to this. Karmic board clearing. Okay. So at bottom of the deck is Soul Star. And the Soul Star activation is when our 7 chakra system activates to the next 12 chakra system, but it kind of does it gradually so we don't get leveled. So the Soul Star is one that is connected to so much information, personal, ancestral. Our Akashic records carry our story. So it says fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. So this is a very powerful time for that. And it's a very powerful time to be showing us pieces that are resistant, blocks that might be put in front of us right now. And we can anchor in and accelerate with this eclipse energy to level out and release like lifetimes, thousands of years months of frustration. Okay. All right. Let's go this way. Karmic board clearing. So again, I believe this came in last week's quantum reading as well. Energetic clearing, rewriting our story, living our truth. So we did all come in. What is karma? Karma is old belief systems. Karma is things that we came in to heal, imprints, patterns, things like codependency, narcissism. Karma is, okay, didn't do so well in another lifetime, came here to wipe the slate clean. All right. So that information is in our chakras, in our quantum field, which is connected to the Akashic records. All right. So we came in. Oh yeah. And I'm feeling it. There's a lot connected to this right now. So the resistance is connected to this piece, which is connected to our throat chakra. So as our throat chakra wants to open up and expand our abilities, we're going to get resistance from this piece. And I'm learning so much from this. And the resistance message I got today was, even though with Prime Source, with Divine Goddess Sophia, I closed and released that Orion aspect, there was still some tidying up to do. And those Orion aspects were connected still into some other dimensional regions. So they are all now wrapped up, sent back to the Orion system. They're no longer working with me on my journey. And this is the kind of powerful stuff that we're doing right now. So crystal skull wisdom. So clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. So that energy coming in right now is ultra, ultra high. Woo, off the charts. I think I saw that the Schumann was over 100 hertz. Okay, so that's like, oh, way over the charts. That's when we also will receive pain and aches and headaches and earaches and throat issues, and because our skull is this mechanism that's coming online, and there's going to be aspects connected to this that are in resistance. So, and some of it will be galactic aspects, which is, I know, mind-blowing, but that's kind of where a lot of us are at right now. And if you're not at that point, that's cool. Like potentially it would just be a time frame of an upgrade, and there might be an ancestral trauma trapped in that little area. Okay, just to sort of show you the differences. All right. Arcturian light codes. So Arcturians have come in for the galactic astrology today as well, and they are, and I even requested from source, who am I working with today? So the Arcturians are going to be bringing in the galactic information for our mission update, reclaiming our power, future thinking. So the information that's coming in is from our future selves. Another version of our higher selves is being brought online, and to do that, we've got to let go. So I went through such a powerful release and intention session yesterday, and I was in such a good space. I went to the forest, and then it was like I came back to nails on a chalkboard, and I felt very uneasy here, but I couldn't figure out what was going on because I didn't understand about what's happening outside. So there may be, wherever you are, frequencies are being sent out that we can't hear, that we don't see or hear, but they are being sent out to derail us. And if you're feeling uneasy, go through like a cleansing, a clearing. Like we just finished the class with the violet flame, violet fire, holy fire, which the class has actually turned out to be a little bit more advanced, which is so cool because we're learning so many things about that tool that's very powerful, that transmutes and clears all sorts of things, including our energy in our home. Okay. So I had to level that up as well during this process. So, okay, let's do I'll just do a couple more cards because I want to just say this will be like what messages we need for this week, which is heading out of the equinox gateway, but preparing for the new moon solar eclipse. And I feel like something's going on the 29th, and I'm going to pull some cards around that too. All right, so we got number 9, expanded consciousness, ascension, healing. Yes, so we're completing. It's also connected to the 9-9 gateway. We're completing a cycle, and we're preparing for a huge reset, a full system light body upgrade. Yeah, I can feel that. How about you? Let me know in the comments, okay? And then number 10, decisiveness, serious solar empowerment. So everything that's happening in our reality is helping us decide and be decisive for what we would like to declare for that new moon solar eclipse, okay, on October 2nd. All right. Let's pull a couple of dragon messages. See what dragons want to bring in for us today. Oh, we got Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. So when this dragon shows up, it's like light shields up, whether you resonate with that or not. There's a couple things with the light shields. They deflect energy, but they also strengthen our quantum field and are also our boundaries. And this is the boundaries are with human forms, non-human forms, other energies. That's what it's all about. So we're learning to do that with ourselves and our home. So Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. Thor, the god, the dragon of thunder. Okay, so this is the time overall of rapid transition and transformation for all of us, everyone. Relax, you are safe, but you may need to use your tools. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, that dragon doesn't come in very often, but apparently it's high alert. Everyone on high alert. Sirius is coming in very, very strongly right now. The green gold dragon from Sirius, because those light codes are coming from the galactic center to our great central sun, to our central sun, which is in Sirius, the star system, and then down through our sun. The sun doesn't have to be out for us to receive these codes. Okay, so the green gold dragon from Sirius brings universal knowledge for our pathway. That's what the codes are. They are schematics for our personal and our service to humanity. And we're going to be, some of you are going to be carrying schematics for new spiritual technology and a transmuter, a transmitter of sacred knowledge. So there's a serious system coming in, the galactic messages. I love this. I work with Source's Dragon. Prime Source Creator has sets of dragons, source dragons, no kidding. Absolutely. So, and the source dragon has like the galaxy in between. And these dragons are high frequency light dragons. Okay. So attuning you to the infinite, be still in the silence, magic can happen and be in the moment. That's it. We're to be present and be in the moment to receive our messages. Okay. So those are our dragon messages. So that I'm facilitating the second Starseed Essential Dragon class. And initially I thought that it was going to be availability to book in, but I feel like I'm going to be doing one-offs after this because it ended up being a group of sort of more advanced starseeds. We're kind of working through this together, but the dragons are coming up this week. So very powerful because I've been working with them 2017. This is just in this life. All right, let's go to the Divine Goddess Code. So I wrote up, you can go to my community tab. I wrote up Divine Goddess Code message. And let me just see. I'm just going to pull one Divine Goddess and just see what message wants to come in for us. Athena, Inner Wisdom. Look at that. Oh, okay. So that's perfect. It all relates. You know what to do. And I'm hearing, you know what you came here to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. And then notice the earth and the owl behind her as well. Okay, so that is amazing. All right. And then I'll do some deep dives and talk about the astrology. All right, let's just do a crystal for all of us. Okay, so past life patterns are coming up. It's called Onakite. Number 30, all chakras, past life patterns are coming to the surface to heal and clear is what they're sharing with me. Root-elated quartz, home, root chakra. So it's really, really important, number 36, for us to be connected to our home grid point at this time to stabilize it so that we can hear our messages. Okay, so on that note, and then I'm going to move into the deep dive. So many things are on offer right now, whether you're interested in working with the dragons, the Divine Goddess codes, which are also connected to Sisterhood of the Rose. There's that on offer, as well as the Galactic Akashic Records, as well as just individual sessions. So check that all out. And then you can have all of that being part of the mentorship program. So that's also on offer. So you can check that out and message me if you have any questions. Okay. All right. So let's look at, I'm just going to do some galactic tarot now, and then I'll talk about the astrology of today. So let's just ask, what do we need to know about our mission today? Whatever title you resonate with. Okay. We don't get hung up on titles here. We just know that there's a title that we resonate with that that title is helping us go down a corridor through a doorway. Okay. All right. Got number 19, massive light codes. No kidding. What is the date today? It's 23rd. Okay. Number 9, solitude, which is about powerful endings and new beginnings. Number 17, hope, which is, yeah. And then number 9, spiritual strength. Wow. Okay. Okay. They're just letting me know how to do the next part of the reading. All right. Clarification card before the for the 19, the light codes coming in, 7 of Cups. Clarification for number 9, solitude, Queen of Wands. Clarification for number 17, hope, which is the star card. Ooh, the devil card. I'm going to do one more for that clarification of that card, the sun card, which is amazing. Spiritual strength, overall message, 2 of Pentacles, unification. I love that. And bottom of the deck is justice is being served and will be served. All right. Okay, so they're already letting me know overall, this is a personal ascension journey right now. Justice will be served. We're to clear away any judgments about ourselves, about anyone else. Because look at that. That's the Libra energy. That's the scales, right? The justice is being served in by the universal forces, by the galactic forces, by the forces that are working with the alliance down here, and by prime source creators and the divine mother. Okay. Because some of the justice is connected to that. Some of the justice is the ejection of the high priestess, the feminine healer, the intuitive abilities, and with that, the dragons that got ejected off the planet in not nice ways. All right. That's the nicest way I can put it. Okay. So 7 of Cups light codes, some massive light codes coming in. So we're to choose wisely right now who to spend time with, what to do, stay present, and choose high vibrational people and things to connect with, communicate with as well. Okay, choose drama free, they're saying. So we got 2 9s here. We got a 19 as well. Let me just pull this. So this is, they're letting me know this started, oh, so hugely at the 9/9 portal, September 9th. Okay, so from that, we're gaining spiritual strength, and to understand what is going on, we're to go within, meditate, and have solitude, have quiet time, have nature time. Okay. All right. Which, hold on, I just kind of confused everything here. Oh, yes. Okay. Right. Got it. Okay. So with the Queen of Wands. So this is a very powerful divine feminine energy, both of them. The more we go within and ask questions of our heart, the more powerful we are as individuals and a collective. Okay. And that goes for masculines as well. That's the divine feminine energy that's coming in is bringing our intuitive intuition online, which is our heart chakra. Okay. So this is the stars, so the star councils, light codes coming from the galactic center. Oh, they are not happy. The team D is not happy. Oh no, they're very aware of how many of us are awake right now and what we're doing. But we got the sun card overall, which is victory and success, and to keep going. All right, keep going. Even if we have interference, it's making us stronger. It's bringing more tools into our toolkit. Okay, the overall message is, besides the justices, we are gaining spiritual strength. We are completing a massive cycle to prepare for the new, which will continue from today through tomorrow. And 2 of Pentacles, look at that, unification, balance, abundance, all is well. Yeah, all is well. And yeah, they're letting me know like 2 more days of this energy and things will start to balance out. Okay. Yes, and it's hard for us to believe that justice is being served because of all the interference that we've experienced, both personally, ancestrally, and but we've got forces, angelic forces. So this is a time for us to all pull in and work on our own personal journey as well. Okay, and then the boat won't be as rocky. All right, let's pull some cards. I'm starting to get really warm again. Hold on. Okay, let's pull some cards on. I'm going to do it this way. What do we need to know about our mission for October, for November, and December? So I'm just going to pull a few cards for each because I want to get into the galactic astrology. Okay. All right. So this is for October. You saw me shuffle. Solitude. November. Number 7, patience and planning. December, emotional withdrawal. These are just general overview messages, and they're coming from our higher self, our higher future self that wants to bring us information. These are just overall messages. I will re-look at this right now, but this is just in general the flavor of what will keep us balanced the next 3 months for all of us and our mission. So solitude, these are because going within and getting strong within our connection to source helps us stay balanced. So what is the clarification card? We got the Queen of Wands again, right? So it's because going within is an intuitive, divine, feminine frequency. We're not trained to do this. We've had to find this in our own way, and it's such a powerful tool right now. Okay. And there's many ways to do this. Sitting still, absolutely. If you're starting out, you may need to do some active meditation, like going to the gym, walking, running, because you're going to be locking up that mechanism that likes to do the negative chatter to bring you messages. Okay. Yeah. And that's very common with starseeds that first wake up. Patience and planning. This is for November. Got the Hermit card, which is the star card. So we have to be patient with the process that's unfolding in November. But we have alliance teams that are overseeing everything. So to trust and have faith. Emotional withdrawal for December. Interesting. And got the Emperor that has come in. I want to pull one more message. And I'm seeing like, so this is very divine feminine energy. This is very masculine energy. So the emotional withdrawal is like choosing drama free and choosing joy as well. And maybe December can be a very social month, but you might be tired and exhausted. So you're to withdraw and when you are guided to as well and rest. Okay. What's the, oh, I love it. So we got the Emperor and we have the Ace of Swords. So much clearing by the time we get to December. We're going to be able to rest. I love it. So much will have been cleared by December as well. Okay, what message do we want from our higher self? What message do we want about? Okay, there might be some nights of anxiety. I felt that last night. I felt it was collective. And I felt like that was the frequency that was being sent out, that which was to derail us. Okay, so what are your tools right now to help deal with anxiety and stress? So make sure you make a list, and just know that it's something they're working on, something we're working on to understand. It's not just everything that's in our current personal reality. Queen of Swords, yeah, they're working on clearing up these frequencies. So to trust and have faith in that. Oh, I love that. Okay. So that is amazing. And I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to talk about the galactic astrology for today, which is September 23rd, 2024. And if any of you are interested in any of this for yourself, there is a Galactic Akashic Records package that I'm offering, and I will do this for you and 2 other family members. Look into your galactic astrology. Okay, so that's on offer right now. And there's also there's also sessions for soul mission, all sorts of things. I'm here to help all of you be the best versions you can be. Okay. All right. So the galactic astrology, I already talked about Sun's on Libra, and we're receiving the codes for the Galactic Center. I'm going to pull a few cards for each of these aspects. So the moon right now is in Capricorn, and the galactic aspect that's connected to that, that's coming forward, is Lyra and Vega. So if you feel connected to the Capricorn energy, if you've got Capricorn in your chart, then you've also got a Lyran Vega message that's coming in. So let's just pull a couple of cards. Let's pull one set of cards for Lyra and one set of cards for Vega and just see what wants to come in. So the first one is for Lyra, crown chakra. Second one is for Vega. Stand your ground. Now this is super interesting, the waiting game. So this is super interesting. For those of you who don't know, Lyra and Vega during the galactic battles were at one point a connected system. Then, as technology started to take over with the powers that be in the LYRAN system, many LYRANs who wanted to be more spiritually connected, like still be involved with crystals and healing and doing everything intuitively, went to VEGA. Okay, now this is what's so interesting about this. So the LYRANs, we're all of us who feel like we're connected to Lyra, maybe that we stayed in that part, and that part's very connected to Atlantis. You are getting a spiritual crown chakra upgrade, and your clarity card is Knight of Pentacles. So, so with that will be clarity about moving forward with health, wealth, abundance as well. So your spiritual, you're healing that spiritual aspect that got disconnected. And we have been told that spirituality isn't connected to money, but it is. So you're going through a spiritual, very deep spiritual healing and alignment at this time. Now for the Vega tribe, stand your ground. So that's very like standing in our power and standing in our power and setting boundaries. So what is the clarity around that? Ace of Swords. So you might be going through quite a deep healing and clearing around lessons around energetic boundaries right now. You also might be going through energy interference. So you're going to want to level up your tools around that. Okay. So that's great. We talked about that, and that's also connected to the Capricorn energy right now. Okay. So the ascendant today is in Sagittarius, and this is connected to the Orion system. So I've talked about this before. We have like everything. We have really great memories of the Orion system, but it's also where the majority of the reincarnation cycles and also the galactic wars traumatize many of us on a multidimensional level. So what do we need to know about, and this is connected to, you've got a lot of Sagittarius in your chart today, and or if you relate to being in the Orion system. So your heart is opening up and healing, and passion is being ignited. This one wanted to come in too. There's also mental conflict around that. So you're going between your head and your heart. And this is to help you step into your power and heal your solar plexus as well. So, yes, because when we were in the Orion system during the Galactic Wars, we weren't allowed to have passion. No. So some of the conflict that's being cleared out, that the noise, the chatter is from healing this Orion aspect. Okay. So with the Passion Ignited, we also got the Page of Swords. So this is your inner child. This is your healing your anything from your childhood that is blocking you from stepping into your mission and your passion. So that's coming up, or it might be coming up in the next week. Mental conflict, clarity around that. Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune. It's choice time. Are you going to let those voices move forward with you, or are you going to clear them out so you can be in your power? You got the Star family. So the Star family is saying this is a very powerful, opportune time to clear out the old chatter, the old voices, the old traumas, and move into your power. Okay, move into your power. Okay. In other words, we have an opportunity through eclipse season to heal, like I said, years, lifetimes of information can be cleared for both us and ancestrally, which I love. All right, let's move into the next. So the nodes right now are in Aries and Libra. And so if any of you have any Aries or Libra in your chart, or that's when your nodes are, Arcturus has come in for that. So let's ask for some messages about this Arcturian energy. Okay. Memories of love. I'm going to pull two again. Oh, we got the Devil card. And financial changes, 5. So we got a 6, a 15, and a 5. So the Arcturians are going to share with me insights about this. So we have the Queen of Cups with memories of love, with that Devil card, which I'm going to just say is the Team D interference. As you have opportunity for 0 reset at this time. And financial material changes, we have the Moon. I'm gonna pull, oh, High Priestess. Okay. All right. So, Arcturians, if you could just channel in for me. Okay, so this is for if you have nodes in Libra and Aries, if you have a lot of Libra and Aries energy, this is connected to messages from Arcturus today. That's what it's connected to. So, Queen of Cups is in her heart and memories of love. So there you might be going through a period of remembering people, having dreams about people, past family members, old loves. It's time to heal your heart so you can move forward. Team D interference again. Usually, I'm hearing an implant, a tracking tag, a interference set up by us, like some kind of open access point from another lifetime, from ancestors. Powerful time to clear that out once and for all. And then financial material changes, whatever you're working on, whatever you're wishing to manifest has been hidden, but you're going to be receiving intuitive guidance at this time if you choose to go within. Okay. I love that. Thank you, Arcturian team of light. And then the final piece is going to be, so Jupiter right now is connected to both Taurus and Scorpio, and messages from the Andromeda Council of Light. And Andromeda is they came in the last transmission. You can check that out. 12th dimensional Andromeda team of light. The light ships we can connect with them, and I can bring messages now in from Andromeda, which is amazing. So let's see. So if you have Taurus and Scorpio in your chart, if you resonate with the planet Jupiter as well as the Andromeda Council of Light, feel like you've got an Andromeda aspect. Let's see what messages want to come in for this team. So some of you may have been going through conflict and defeat, may feel like worn out, you're done. Mental conflict as well. And got 2 5s, emotional loss. So such, and then heart chakra healing. So this is such a powerful time for those of you connected to this energy to heal, forgive, be grateful for the lessons. And then this is going to heal lifetimes of energy. And it's also going to allow you to be able to connect from your heart chakra to your Andromeda family of light. Okay, so conflict and defeat, it is an illusion. We have the 9 of Pentacles. So this soul is very relaxed, abundant, prosperous, and trusts and have faith in the universe. Okay, so yeah, and it's a 9. So 9 is about a powerful completion and a new beginning. Mental conflict, so confusion, anxiety, stress, like in your head. We want to get you back into your heart. 7 of Cups, so choose wisely. Meditation, exercise, nature. Okay, 5, emotional loss. It's all about the heart healing and trusting the heart. So emotional loss would be grief, sadness, breakups, divorce. What is the clarification? 3 of Pentacles, so the Trinity. So the Trinity it's different things, but I was given today for me. It's connection from my heart to Prime Source Creator, from my heart to Divine Mother Sophia, which is what I call the Divine Mother, and then to me, so the higher self aspect that wants to be unified in that Trinity to move forward. Okay. And then the heart chakra overall message. Let's just do, this is all to heal the heart chakra, to expand it, to be able to access your guidance system. Okay. This is our way home. Within is our way home. And interesting, we got the Lovers card and 2 of Pentacles. So for some of you, it is a past relationship you haven't been able to forgive or let go of. Some of you also might have been going around for months and years around a twin flame divine union. For now, you are to release it, forgive through all directions of time, to give you your heart, keys to your heart back, and then the energy gets unified. Okay. And then you can move forward in new beginnings as well. Okay, let me just do one more card around that. Yeah, so for some of you, there's some grief, could be loss of a loved one, pets, job, home, all of that. So we're to spend this time and just forgive, release. And the overall message is balance, bringing everything back into balance as well. All right, beautiful. On that note, that is more than enough information today. So if you would like your own galactic Akashic Records read, there's a package on for that right now as I get into this deeply for you, as well as two family members. That's on. There's also an option for that with the mentorship program. And of course, there's individual sessions as well as the advanced J seals, distance healing, the divine goddess codes for those of you who are really ready to receive your activations from divine Mother Sophia and the dragons and different goddesses as well. And then, of course, the dragons and soul mission and all sorts of things. I'm a one-stop shop, right? So anyway, thank you also so much. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I will be back. And yeah, if you have any questions about my website, please check it out. We're heading pretty closely to the new moon solar eclipse. And I just have a few spots available for the rest of September. So sending you love and aloha. Take care, everyone. Love from Pink Bella.